Chat, what is this? This is our next Hall of Forms. Are you sure? This is crazy.
Yeah, this
no
is the
way.
actual Hall of Forms. Uh-huh.
No, but Legion, do you have a plus in Young Marth?
I've
Yes?
had a plus in Young Marth for almost 2 years now.
And what about me?
You've actually had it for closer to 2 years than I have.
Or wait, I have the potential to make mine +6, I believe. So I could, next time his banner rolls around, I could +10 him.
I cannot believe it, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled so much to get him +10. I was so ecstatic, I was so happy. I used him for the longest time.
I suffered at +9 for way too long, and of course this happens.
And of course, he's now Forma Hero. And the worst part is, how much would you change his build?
I run attack speed, push, speed, res, rain, speed, defense, oath. You tell me how much I change his build.
Wow, okay, well,
Speed,
you
res,
might
rain?
change.
I might completely throw out the build I have if I do this.
Yeah. So, for me, it was this encounter Vantage, or not Vantage, this encounter Special Spyro. He has Vantage in his blade. And I did attack, no, defense smoke. That's what I did for my base build.
Well,
If
you
I did
could
this,
change it a lot, then.
I would just change the A slot to distant pressure or something. Or not distant pressure. Oh, crap, there's no... Wait, distant storm. There you
Distant
go.
Storm. Well, no, Distant Storm isn't out
Distant Storm isn't in there yet.
Oh, no! You serious?
Yeah, Distant Storm is only when we get Gonzalez, I believe, in the Grail Pool.
Are we getting cucked twice, chat? That's so depressing, because his ideal A slot's not available then. Distant pressure is number 2.
Unless you don't want him to be a DC sweeper and you want him to go more traditional, which isn't a bad thing.
Alright, well, I would still say his B slot is best off his Special Spyro, and his C slot would be Joint Drive Attack.
You could also
you
run
could always run a
Times
Menace
Pulse or
Times
Menace.
Pulse.
Times Pulse so you can get it going quicker.
So this is the thing about me. I think this encounter, Special Spyro, and a Smoke is still a very good build, and the upgrade without Distant Storm is actually a lot less than I wanted it to be.
I mean, I will say this. I like Marth as a general sword infantry and wouldn't mind giving him real sword infantry skills like dodge or no follow-up. Especially no follow-up with his armor effectiveness.
I think it'd be fun for some people, yeah.
It would definitely be a good, especially since I don't know how much they're going to lean into him being a Vantage Sweeper post-Refine, which should be this year, by the way. If Fina gets her Refine first, we'll see.
They could just skip Fina's altogether and then go straight to
Refine him when he gets, At this point, who knows when he gets his Refine, but I like the potential to lean into more of a generalist role. That's what I'm probably going to do, because this DC Vantage build is pretty cheap.
Yes.
Like you said, it's just DC Spiral. Spiral is in Compile, I think.
and off Ninja Malcorn.
Yeah.
Yes.
4-star.
Also 4-star demoted. It's in 4-star special rate multiple times. It's almost trivial fodder.
Yes.
Same with this encounter. Like,
Yes.
You don't have to try.
Yes.
So I just go for a more like serious build, like something that doesn't rely as much on killing with hero's blood. That's what I'd probably go for.
Yes.
So I'm probably gonna do that because my young Marth sucks.
I'm surprised you are, because I'm not excited to waste a trade fruit.
I mean, I'm not excited to waste a trait fruit either, but got them.
There are definitely other units who are appealing here too. Well,
Yeah,
particularly
so
Merric.
the reason why I brought up
the
Marth
other-
is because I'm aware both Legion and I have him at +10. The other
Yeah,
two, I
also
think,
he's
are
super
probably
valuable.
worth more.
The other
Yes.
3.
Well, we'll get to that. Merrick
Oh,
is the secret boss of Green Mages. People won't believe me when I say that
Well-
anymore.
I mean, can you say that now the legendary male pilot exists?
Well, Byleth is ugly. Listen, listen, chat. Listen. You're right about that. Byleth is stupidly good. But Merrick was the OG. The
Yeah.
kid was the OG in terms of a scary Green Mage that nobody bothered using.
Yeah.
So, can I recommend him as hard as I could recommend him 2 years ago? Oh my god. No.
No. He's obviously not as good as Byleth, but first of all, I have to emphasize, it's 2 years ago. There were fines within like a bit more than a year now. Second, he still is effectively a budget Byleth. Winds of Change is a healing special with 30% speed on 2 cooldown, as opposed to 25% attack. And
Microwavy, are you saying it hasn't been 2 years? I mean, it's been almost 2 years, hasn't it?
It's been almost 2 years. It's
yeah.
Aren't Young Heroes coming like next month?
I think.
Are you fighting me over like 2 to 3 weeks? You little bitch. I'm sorry.
We said almost. But of course, and then on Merrick's weapon, he has null follow-up, full attack speed 5, slaying, and a bonus flyer effectiveness because he's Merric. His stats are a bit old, but he does everything he needs to be as close to a Vector killer as you can get for the time.
Oh, you're playing Microwavy. Okay, you were just messing around.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Very.
Sure.
That's why he has a microwave for a head. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, the point.
Very good green mage.
The problem is HR banners are about to come, so the obvious thing is you're probably getting a pilot.
Oh yeah, right. Legendary male pilot.
So
he is on that banner, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, there's not much point to talk about this. This is really unfortunate.
It really is that fact that there is a refine in the future, though, I guess. And Merrick can actually benefit from a new build because he comes with Swift Sparrow 3, Wind Sweep, and Distant Guard 3. You could give him Times Pulse, attack speed ideal, and then like lull attack speed or speed res or something like that.
I like how you mentioned attack speed ideal. I think that's the best A slot for him.
Yeah,
I'd say so.
Such a good slot for Windsweepers. Like, especially since Merrick ironically also likes being healthy anyways because he has
he is the healing and righteous
healing.
winds.
Yeah, and he's a growing kid.
Yep,
Where's your condom?
He needs his veggies and his condom, I guess, too.
Wait,
all right. Okay, how about we get to the hero that I was actually interested in talking about? Despite the fact that Legendary Shiida is now a thing, young Shiida isn't bad. If you can give her a rain, which by the way, when she first came out, rains did not exist. Her B slot was a rain. She could double
rain. That is the thing, though. Her B slot is actually more of a trace without the trace. For those who forget what Belief in Love does, enemy initiates, or if she has effectiveness on them, right? Wait, no, it's enemy initiates or something. Attack def -5 on the foe. That's it.
And once again, this is very sad because this is another hero I would have said, hey, I really wish she could use this as Storm.
Yeah, this literally is the Distant Storm team, isn't it? That's so unfortunate.
Both young Marth and Shiida would have loved to have Distant Storm chat. But yeah, Belief in Love, attack defense -5 on foe during combat, whatever. Feather Sword allows her attack first, effective against sword, lance, axe, close bow, and armor foes. For that reason alone, she's still a really good AA unit.
Yep. Like, first of all, again, Refinery, always worth looking to the future. But second, Feather Sword is an amazing weapon. It's just Vantage right now and all that effectiveness, but that's a lot of effectiveness. And even if you don't care about Belief in Love, Flyers have some amazing skills right now that you can get.
It's true. You could grab a near trace or something.
You could grab speed defense near trace. You could grab flow guard. You could grab attack def rain or speed defense rain, whatever you care about. Like, you can go all out, especially since Shiida comes with distant counter and Belief in Love.
My favorite thing about young Caeda is when
she
does her special portion and more fighting, as she brutally murders everyone.
Yes.
The bait.
Always cracks me up. Alright, chat. So here's the thing. She's still worth it, I think, because if you can get a trace skill in your B slot, nice. If you get a rain in your C slot, nice. If you can get distant pressure, or distant counter, because she doesn't actually... Wait, she comes with distant counter, doesn't she?
She comes with DC, yeah. Which is funny.
But yeah.
You could
the reality is... Huh?
Catches are also amazing. So attack
yeah,
speed
or catch. The point I was trying to make is you can actually still get a really good Shiida. I'm actually starting to get interested in doing this because I think she's an amazing unit still.
She's an amazing, and she will only get better. Like, she will be probably really, really good post-refine, because that effectiveness is scary. Like, people underestimate how, sometimes, how terrifying it is to be effective against weapons.
It can be scary, although nowadays people just bonker with mages and say,
Well,
okay,
yeah,
that's
but
good.
it still can be pretty oppressive, especially with Summer Shiida, but it's a different thing.
This really cracks me up because this entire Hall of Forms, I have both the heroes and I really like both, and I really utilize
I mean, that
them,
banner was just awesome. Especially for the time, that was a really cool banner. So, already 3 amazing Forma options between a merge project, one of the best green mages. I mean, I'd argue bit of a problem for Merrick with Violet running around, but nonetheless. And a super effective sword flyer who can actually get some really nice skill options.
And then we've got Female Kris.
Right, we didn't get a Female Kris, and we'll do it quickly. Female Kris is still one of the valid God Lances, which is a small class.
Mini class.
Yeah, Lance Infantries have been neglected since launch, basically.
Yeah, that is a very much desaturated class at this point.
Which I'm hoping that they introduce some kind of God Lance Infantry soon with like a fun, unique weapon. They try that with Dimitri, but Legendary Dimitri, I mean, but he hasn't. Obviously, he's aged somewhat poorly. So
All
Wait,
right.
what?
Well,
Legendary? No.
I don't think. I think he's. Yeah, I don't think he's aged terribly, but I think he's shown his age. Is what I mean to say.
He's shown that he's Dimitri. He has no res.
Well, yes.
okay. So really quickly, Lance of Shadow or whatever it's called is a slaying ability weapon. Fear of Shadow, whatever. Attack speed defense -5 on your foes. Neutralizes penalties on unit. It's not a bad weapon. Not just not great. That's the only thing. And she has Fury 4 and Joint Drive speed. So you can't fodder her, unfortunately. But I guess if you really wanted a Lancer, a God Lance, there's not a lot. People might be lacking it. I personally can't really recommend it because I feel like she's good enough now, but I don't think that's going to stay the case a year from now.
No, but on the other hand, well, first of all, penalty neutralization is always good, as is slang. And second, 40 speed will probably still be able to keep up. But the only thing is, there are Lance Infantries like the Dimitris who just do more unique stuff. And even they still have some meta issues. So I think... What?
And the second point was her kit is basically untouchable. You're gonna likely run Spurn, unless you get her Null Ulp, I guess. And then you're probably gonna run the Joint Drive speed. Probably you probably switch off Fury 4. I get it.
She doesn't have Joint Drive speed though. She has Rouse speed res.
Oh yeah, right.
It's not Joint Drive speed. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
That's the thing. Male Kris and female Kris were weird. They both had kind of a not
different
great,
kits.
they had a not great slot. Male Kris had HP speed 2, and female Kris had Rouse speed res 2, which is Rouse speed res 3. I mean, which isn't terrible, but still not like amazing.
Yeah. So
you're right about that. My mistake.
That's fine.
All right, but I just don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Because when you make a Forma hero, it should be long term, and if it's not gonna be long term, at least you have merges on it. Is the idea. So if you already have her, I highly doubt you can make that many great upgrades. You can. I'm not sure if it's worth it because we already judge and question the validity of continuing on with God Swords. To go with a God Lance from 2 years ago, or however long, it's quite a while ago at this point.
Yeah, 2 years going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I can absolutely recommend the young heroes. It's just Kris where I get iffy.
Yeah, Kris has value. Slaying is always good, but I will say that you'll probably just get more value out of having a Fallen Dimitri or Legendary Dimitri copy. Or hell, even... if we're really being serious here, Note is not a bad unit.